Hello, Nistas and Nistas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista. And over here, we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today, if you're interested in hearing all about the fragrances that I wore starting the week of July 7th, please stay tuned. So starting the week of July 7th, you guys, on Sunday, I started off wearing a fragrance that I have just recently added to the collection. I have been experiencing this fragrance for over a year now, and I decided to go ahead and add the fragrance to the collection. I thought this would be the perfect time because this fragrance does remind me of a fragrance that I already have in the collection. As far as the fragrance profile, it doesn't smell like it to me. But as far as the fragrance profile, and I'm almost halfway into that particular fragrance, and the fragrance that I am referencing is Delina La Rose. And those of you who know, you know that it is La Rose season. So the fragrance that I wore on Sunday that I just recently added to the collection is Patiala by Thameen. And this fragrance has notes of aldehyde, citrus, rose, orange blossom. It has some amber, some oak moss, and some musk. This is an absolute beautiful fragrance. I love their bottles. They are so chic, and I think it's because it's one of my favorite colors. Royal blue, absolutely beautiful. This fragrance is definitely long lasting. I did wear it in isolation because I was just in that type of mood. Really enjoyed it. So again, this was my fragrance for Sunday. Now moving on into Monday. Monday, I was just in the house all day. When I say all day, I mean all day. But I always still want to smell really good. So what I decided to put on, I wore the Pink Friday. I think this is one of the originals. All of her fragrances are called Pink Friday. But I wore this one in the frosted container. And I do think that this is the one that has fragrance notes of starfruit, blackberry, Italian mandarin, lotus. It has a little pear, some vanilla, and a little caramel in here. It doesn't smell extra sweet to me. It is definitely an airy type of fragrance. This puts me, the caramel is in here. I take that back because this really does put me in the mind of Viva La Juicy Gold. And I do like that perfume before the caramel note. But I really enjoyed this. And this lasted longer than I thought it would. So this is a really nice fragrance, you guys. And it's extremely affordable. So the next fragrance, this is Tuesday, and what I decided to wear on Tuesday, I started off with my Sea Island Shore body care products. I used the lotion and the body mist. This is summertime goodness. It is so good, you guys. It is one of those aquatic, airy, cotton fresh type of fragrances. It has fragrance notes of clean cotton, orange blossom, blue freesia, and ocean musk. It is so good. And this fragrance paired perfectly with this fragrance here. Ocean de Gaia by Giorgio Armani. The fragrance notes are pear. It has green notes, citruses, white jasmine, salt, lily of the valley, rose, musk, and sandalwood. You guys, this is so good. This is definitely like a poolside fragrance. It just reminds you of just summertime freshness, water. This is so good. Really enjoyed this. So that was my fragrance combination for Tuesday, you guys. All right, moving on into Wednesday. What did I do Wednesday? Wednesday, I had something that I had to do. Cannot remember what it was, but whatever it was, I remember getting tons of compliments on this particular fragrance combination. I don't know where I was and what I did, but this fragrance combination was top tier. It was everything. So after showering, of course, I started off with the Brazil nut body oil. This has some notes of salted caramel and pistachio. Initially, I was not a huge fan of this, but after having it for a while, it grew on me. Not as rich and good as the Bum Bump, but it is a great substitute. So if you want you a nice pistachio caramel type of oil, when this is in stock, I definitely will recommend getting it because you can get it for a fraction of the price of the Bum Bum. So I went in with that, and I use this right here. this Vacation Vibe. This has wood pistachio and amber. It is said to be another dupe for the Bum Bum, and it smells really good. I really do like this. Really like this. If they have another sale, no, I don't need the cream because I have tons of Brazil butters. But I use this, and it is shimmering. And I went in with the I had two fragrances, but let me show you what I put on first. First, I went in with the Escapade Gourmande. I definitely need to get another one of these because I don't want to be without it. But this is a creamy vanilla fragrance. It has sugarcane, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, and benzoin. This is a year-round vanilla. I want to say this is probably my favorite vanilla that I currently have in my collection. So this is Escapade Gourmande by Maison Mataha. So I went in with this first as my fragrance. Then I added some of this beauty here. This is JusBox Carioca Heart. It has fragrance notes of mango, pineapple, lemon. It has some rum, sandalwood, peony, vanilla, ambroxan, and lavender. This is so good, you guys. I think she's going to be crowned for Summer Fragrance 2024. She was not released this year, but her appearance, and this is good, really good. But I capped it off and sealed it up again with this. And when I tell you guys, I got some compliments on that day. I cannot remember where I was, what I did that day. I did and went some places on Wednesday. I don't quite remember, but the fragrance, chef's kiss, absolutely great. All right, so moving on into Thursday, after showering, of course, and putting the light oil on, I used my cocoa oil, my not shea moistures, but my cocoa oil from Bath and Body Works. Then I went in with this fine fragrance mist. This is probably one of Bath and Body Works' weakest fine fragrance mist. Not to say it in a bad way, and I don't expect fine fragrance mist to project or perform, but Bath and Body Works do have some that can stand alone. This one right here, that's why I still full bottle, because I don't think I ever liked the performance of this. But this is strawberry soda. It has fragrance notes of fresh strawberries, bubbly seltzer, and crushed ice. I was really going for like a strawberry lemonade type of fragrance, and I do think that I got that. It was really nice. I just really wish that strawberry would have lasted a little longer. And the fragrance that I paired it with is the Valentino Yellow Dream. And this has fragrance notes of lemon, rose, and musk. This is just sweet, musky lemon. Not very sweet, but sweet enough to know that, you know, it's a fruit in here. But absolutely beautiful fragrance. This is my top #1 fragrance from the Donna Born and Roma line, and I enjoyed that fragrance combination. I just wish that the strawberry lasted longer. So that was my fragrance combination for Thursday. Now moving on into Friday. I started off with my Sunset Hour. I'm really vibing with this summer. I have made it through a 10 ml of this, and the dent is growing. But this has fragrance notes of peach. It has raspberry, cashmere wood, sandalwood, mandarin, pink pepper, jasmine, sambac, ginger, and benzoin. But I wanted to increase that peach note a little bit. So what I did do is I added some of the Dolce & Gabbana light blue summer vibes, and this has fragrance notes of bergamot, peach, and cedar. This is a really nice fragrance, but the projection, and of course it's a toilette, she needs a lot of help for her lasting power, and I would recommend a decant as well. But great summertime fragrance with a crispy peach fragrance note. Really enjoyed that. So that was my fragrance combination for Friday. Now moving on into Saturday. Saturday was an entire vibe. Really enjoyed this fragrance combination. So I started off with KayAli's Yum Pistachio Gelato, and this has fragrance notes of pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. I have featured this fragrance quite a bit. This is my second bottle. And as I was spraying this, I'm like, do I need to go ahead and order another one of these? Because you know, KayAli tends to sell out things and some things just never come back. So really have enjoyed this fragrance totally. Second bottle, like I said, but I paired it with this right here, and this was a great pair. If you have these too, I think you should try them out. Awesome pair. But this is Sundazed by Byredo. It has fragrance notes of mandarin orange, California lemon, neroli, jasmine sambac, cotton candy, and some musk. This was a dynamic duo. Really good. Really enjoyed this fragrance combination. So again, that was my fragrance combination for Saturday, you guys. If you want to share anything that you wore last week, this past week, please do so. And any recommendations, I'm always open to those at the bottom. And I always try to highlight people that I'm inspired by. I get a lot of my inspirations from Instagram because it's nice over there. I really enjoy the collaborations and the content that's provided over there. It's a little different atmosphere than here on YouTube, and it's quick, you know. So if you're one of those quick people that loves it a minute or less, Instagram is the place. And the fragrance community over there, I like them, really do like them, and I'm glad I'm a part of the little area that I'm a part of. So I want to thank you guys again. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.